Hi and welcome to today's reading. Today's reading is a love reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. A bit about me first. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I pick up on energy prior to a reading. Often it comes through in songs or downloads. I will then come and use my tarot and oracle decks to further clarify the message. Now, all of my messages are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this reading, you're meant to find it. If it resonates with you, please give it a like. I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. By subscribing to somebody's channel, you are participating in an energy exchange, which means that I then pick up on your energy, which in turn then comes out in the readings. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. All of the decks that I use on my channel are my own designs because I'm also an illustrator. So if you call to any of those, the links can be found in the description box. Now, the song that I was hearing over and over, it's actually been coming through for the last 2 days, is Paula Abdul's Rush Rush. Now, that is from, I want to say, the early 90s, actually when I was a teenager. And the line from that song that I was hearing, and even if you're right next to me, you're still too far away. This could be a couple in physical separation, emotional separation, two people that actually are being magnetically drawn to each other, but haven't quite made that connection. And if you are in an existing relationship, but there is separation, you're still being magnetically drawn to each other. Now, that music video reimagines the 1955 film Rebel Without a Cause, which is James Dean and Natalie Wood. So there might be more messages in that movie. I'm not sure the context of that because I've actually not watched that movie. But that song is from her Spellbound album. Spellbound with each other is what I want to say. Or one person is spellbound with the other. And if you watch that music video, and I will link it in the description box, as I said, the music video reimagines the 1955 film Rebel Without a Cause. She plays the female lead and Keanu Reeves actually plays the male lead. Now, in that music video, she's hanging with a group of people, and one guy in particular, even though she says that she's never been in love, one guy in particular almost sees her as a bit of a trophy, but it's very, very clear that she's magnetically drawn to Keanu Reeves' character, but nobody's saying anything. And he always appears wherever she is, magnetically drawn to her, but almost just waiting for the third party, for the universe to take care of the third party. They're not necessarily making any moves towards each other. And the music video ends with Keanu Reeves' character and this guy that she's been hanging with doing this big drag race. And the guy she's been hanging with is so much in his ego and he wants to win at all costs that he actually drives off a cliff. Like I said, the universe balancing things out. There might be third-party involvement in this situation. Might be somebody with ego who's kind of being a bit territorial, I want to say. But the energy I'm picking up is of two people that are just, I want to say happy to sit in the energy of, even if you're right next to me, you're still too far away. It's almost the, just heard, why must I be a teenager in love? It's almost that that beautiful butterfly feeling when two people know that there's something magnetically there and almost enjoying that feeling of anticipation. It's a not pushing too hard, even though there's an underlying magnetic attraction. Now, the two cards that came out, I got the Five of Swords, which is Venus in Aquarius. Now, Venus in Aquarius is, as a placement in your chart, is somebody who wants love but is quite detached. In that music video, they knew, but they weren't actively seeking. The Five of Swords is change. So a change on the horizon. It can also represent a lack of communication. As I said, the energy I'm getting is, it's almost temperance energy, allowing for the natural order of things to play out. Now, in my Angel Oracle deck, I got number 54, Nithael, which is mercy, at the mercy of divine timing. But that card, that angel, actually aligns with the Ace of Cups. So this is a divine love, a love that's being gifted by the universe. But there's some things that need to happen. Almost a set of steps that need to happen. And potentially it's a removal of a third party. And it's not something that you have to do, or this person coming towards you has to do. It's an undoing, an unraveling of this third party. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you and them, the energy for you and them. And I'm not going to do a big long reading. I want to do a couple of short readings this week. 54, Nithael. That adds up to a 9. 9 is completion. Okay, let's put these here. Now, the other thing is that the Five of Swords, which is Venus in Aquarius, potentially two people that are very different. The dynamics of the relationship are very different. People who have Aquarius, you don't have to have that in your chart, but people who have Aquarius in their chart don't align with the normal norms of society, and they don't want to. If you think of relationships with people with Venus in Aquarius, they tend to be very eccentric. There'll be something very different within the relationship. Okay, now let's get, what do I want to do first? Let's get a guidance card. Deepening the bond, and enemies. So people that are trying to keep you apart. Five of Swords can also mean mental battles with people. As I said, in that music video, it was a car race. It was a battle between the two guys that were interested. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to use two of the same decks, because that way... Now, I'm going to use my Lovebirds Tarot deck, which is a deck that I created a couple of years ago, but it's about a couple that's in separation. Got the Six of Wands on the bottom. Let's have a look at what energy you are in. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Ready and waiting for love. Let's have a look at this person. That you're in this Ace of Cups, contracted to the man upstairs to have this beautiful spiritual love. Justice on the bottom, which is balance. Number 11. Let's have a look at what energy this person is in. Judgment. That's Pluto energy. Major revolutionary change. And in that particular deck, these two people who are separated make a decision to put their love first, and God turns them into a pair of birds, which is these birds here. Look at that. I heard biding their time. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get some more on this Ace of Cups. Oh, Six of Wands wants to come out. Victory after a long battle. That's Jupiter in Leo. What else? And the Five of Pentacles, which is Mercury in Taurus. Communication. Taurus is the second house. The second house is about wealth. No, let me rephrase that. The second house is about worth. Self-worth. Five of Pentacles. Maybe part of the divine timing is, and we've got enemies here, building up your self-worth. Three of Swords on the bottom, which is Saturn in Libra. Let's have a look at this person here. Temperance. Wow, these cards are beautiful. This person's waiting for divine timing. I just heard the time is now. The time is now. And the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups holds the full cup of love, but doesn't necessarily give it. Holding back their feelings. In that video, in that music video, neither of them expressed how they felt, but they knew. Spellbound. King of Cups is Jupiter in Taurus. Again, Taurus is about your worth. Jupiter is luck. Jupiter is also expansion. And if we think about it in the context of communication, it's a coming forth to express your value to them, your emotional value to them. The strength, and having the strength to do it, that is the dragon. Okay. The energy that you're in, let's have a look at the outcome. The Eight of Wands, that's communication. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius. The Archer takes its shot. What have we got coming out here? Wow, the Four of Wands. The potential final outcome. These two running along that bridge, same bridge as the Judgment card. Four of Wands is Venus in Aries. One more. Yeah, look, coming forward. That's the Nine of Wands. And on the bottom, we've got the Empress. That's beautiful. I'm going to pop that there. Okay, let's have a look here. The potential outcome. And I want to say what you want as the potential outcome. What this person wants as the potential outcome. Whoa. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but the Knight of Pentacles is Saturn in Capricorn. It's a slow, steady, solid relationship that is built over time. This is a long-lasting relationship. What I want to say here is this particular person holding back their cup of love, waiting for divine timing, because this is not somebody who, I want to say that this is somebody who dates to marry. This is an observer. And they've found their Empress. And they know that it's a spiritual love. And they're prepared to wait for divine timing, for perfect timing. Now, I would say that there's not necessarily, and deception on the bottom, there's not necessarily perfect timing. There's no such thing as perfect timing. But if there are obstacles in the way, and my mum has, she said the same to me years and years ago. And it was about somebody within a business relationship that I was in. And if we put it into the context of a third party here, a bird, Lovebirds tarot deck, a bird like that doesn't take long to shit in its own nest. This person is waiting for whatever third party energy is around. Now, it could be around you, but it could be around them, to self-implode. They don't need to do the work to have this person removed. In some ways, this third party is a ticking time bomb, and they will, through their own ego, implode on themselves. What else? What else does this person want in terms of... Now, what happened there? That's not meant to be in there. The Death card. That's a new beginning. Death and rebirth. That's Pluto. We've got Pluto at the top here. What else does this person want in a relationship? The Six of Pentacles. Which is the moon in Taurus. Now, the moon in Taurus was last week. Big supermoon. Illumination. And the Tower. Which is Mars energy. We've got 3 people in this card here. And we've got the Two of Swords on the bottom, which is the moon in Libra. Enemies. What I want to say here is this person who's holding a full cup of love is waiting for divine timing because they know that they can't build with you with a hidden third party in the mix. The Two of Swords is the moon in Libra. Libra is balance. This third party needs to be removed. Okay, let's pop that there. Now, let's get some advice for you in regards to this situation. Obstacles are lessons in disguise. And get off the grid, hermit mode. And some messages for this person. So I want to say obstacles are lessons in disguise. There is, if you're in a holding period, a holding pattern, a waiting period, there's a reason for it. Be confident. Message for this person from their guides. Okay, we got too many, but divine timing, it was all part of the plan. This person waiting for divine timing, grow and evolve. They don't want to invest in this relationship until some sort of third party is removed. Now, third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It can be a state of being. It can be a workplace. It can be a way that somebody was living. Telepathy. You've got a telepathic connection, whether you are aware of it or not. As I said, rush. And even when you're right next to me, you're still too far away. This person is connected to you on a soul level. Transformation. Looking for transformation. Death and rebirth. And we've got hidden things that are done in the dark. I keep hearing that word anticipation. The hangman. Yeah, they're being... the universe is holding this back. And what I want to say is it's building the anticipation. The Page of Swords. Building the anticipation. Okay, on that anticipation note, let's have a look at the energy between you. Now, I don't want to use that one. I want to use this one. What's the energy between you? This anticipation energy. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. Eight of Cups is walking away from what doesn't serve you to your Nine of Cups. The Tower is this anticipation between you. It's building. It's explosive is what I want to say. Ten of Wands on the card. Heavy burdens. Which is a building. It's like a tension building. Okay. What else on this anticipation? The world. You're at the end of the cycle. Things are about to change. We've got the Eight of Swords. 2 8s. 888 portal was this year. And we also had the Strength card somewhere. Do we have the Strength card? I think we had the Strength card in here. We did. No, we didn't. Where did we have the Strength card? It must have been on the bottom. This year was the 888 portal. It is karmic retribution and karmic abundance. Something may have happened in terms of this particular third party. Hidden things that are done in the dark. Enemies. Things that are keeping you trapped. The Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, which is a placement that is around until the 5th of June next year. But it's karmic completion. Things are coming back together. Some sort of tower is being torn down. Part of this divine timing, part of why this person is waiting, and it could be you, it could be them, waiting for this third party to, Elvis has left the building, to exit the building. Seven of Swords, because you can't build, that's deception. You can't build a relationship when there are enemies around. Enemies, hidden things that are done in the dark. Okay, let's get a Moon Oracle for this relationship. Okay, that was not the way it was meant to come out, but Leo, full moon in Leo, remember to strike with confidence. It's the secret source. Excuse me, I sneezed. It's the secret source to success. It's time to bid farewell to your cozy spot, North Node. Leo, stepping into your power. Leo the Lion. The Strength card. Okay. This is my nodes of Destiny decks. North Node is currently in Aries. Too many wanted to come out. We've got the South Node in Aries. Born with your South Node in Aries, flying solo feels like second nature to you. Past lives molded you into a lone wolf with a rebellious streak. That's Aquarius. But in this life, it's all about weaving those cosmic connections. He asked her in the end of the music video, Keanu Reeves asked Paula Abdul, have you ever been in love? And she said no. Flying solo because you haven't met the person, but you have, and you know it because you can feel it. And on the bottom, South Node in Sagittarius. Sagittarius South Noders aren't about the drama. They're all about honesty and optimism, just a tad wary of getting let down. Their hopeful hearts often feel a bit exposed. The Sagittarius South Node is like a wise old sage, guiding us to let go in order to soar higher spiritually. And I also want to say here that potentially, if you're in separation or if you're in an existing relationship where there is emotional distance, the Five of Swords, which is Venus in Aquarius, which I said was detachment and attachment in communication, it's because there is anticipation. You think about when you get butterflies in your stomach. It's got this beautiful kind of romantic feeling, but part of it is you are scared out of your mind because something bigger than you, your emotion, something bigger than you is at play. Okay, let's get a love song for this connection. What else can you tell me through a song about this connection? Back for good. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. You'll be right and misunderstood. I just want you back. I want you back for good. The first cut is the deepest. Use of Cat Stevens. I would have given you all of my heart, but there's someone who's torn it apart, a third party. And she's taken just all that I had, but if you want, I'll try to love again. The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. When it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worst. Interesting. Okay. Woman, John Lennon. This was a song that he wrote for Yoko Ono after he'd had an affair. Woman, I know you understand the little child inside the man. Please remember my life is in your hands. And woman, hold me close to your heart. However distant, don't keep us apart. After all, it's written in the stars. So if you're in an existing relationship and there's been some sort of third-party involvement, there is remorse here. If you are in a relationship where it's not even a relationship, if you are in a situationship where you know that there's underlying feelings but nothing has happened, one or both of you, and we did have the Five of Pentacles there, has been a little reluctant, a little bit hesitant to step forward because of past hurt, or as I said in this scenario, because of an actual third party that needs to be removed. And love story, Taylor Swift. That you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. We have the Judgment card. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Okay. Let's have a look. This is my love messages deck. I want to know what this person wants to say to this person. Temptation. Secret admirer. It's taking longer than I thought. Please wait. What about this person wants to say to this person? Given that nobody's communicating. Opposites attract. As I said, that is very Venus and Aquarius. And Rebel Without a Cause is about people from different tracks of life. I want to make amends. One more. I need more clarity. And on the bottom, past life recognition. Okay, I'm going to get some Scrabble tiles. Letters and numbers in here could be your first, middle, last initial, or that of this person or a third party that's involved, or whatever else pertains to this connection. It does make a little bit of noise when I shake it, so if you are sensitive to noise, please turn your volume down. I'm going to shake it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's have a look. We've got an R and a 1, an N and a 1. Somebody could be a registered nurse. A W and a 4, a V and a 4, an S and a 1, a P and a 3. Now we're going back to my era. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's here. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I think that's a rude song. An E and a 1. An M and a 3. An L and a 1. A H and a 4. A J and an 8. And a D and a 2. Now finally, I'm going to get you 3 final cards. Page of Pentacles on the bottom, which is the card of the student. What else? 2 of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. This relationship is your love story, your legacy. And look at that, the Hierophant. It's a connection. The Hierophant is a connection that you have with the man upstairs. A soul connection for you to come together in this lifetime. But it needs to be in balanced energy, meaning that the pair of you can be balanced, but if the energies around you are imbalanced, it has Page of Pentacles on the bottom again. If the energies around you, the third parties, the Hierophant is the big structures around you. So the things that you are tied into in this lifetime. So for example, when your soul incarnates, you are born into a family with a certain set of religious beliefs. You are born into a family that resides in a particular country. You are born into a family that has a particular social class. And we did see the Tower card twice. If there are things around you, and it can be political, it can be workplace, it can be religious, any of those structures around you are unstable. The Two of Pentacles, which is balance. A relationship will be held back until there's enough balance that if you were to build a tower together, it wouldn't topple. Six of Cups, and we had past life recognition. The Six of Cups is the Sun in Scorpio. We are at the end of Scorpio season. It's also things from your past. People, situations, structures from your past that cause any imbalance. And it can't be there. Two of Wands, you can't build. The Two of Wands is Mars in Aries. And I've just got the image of sinkholes. And there's a particular city close to where I live. And they did a lot of mining. I don't know how long ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago. And then the developers came in and built all of these housing estates on top. And the mine shafts underneath are collapsing. And people have got these big sinkholes in their backyard. Two of Wands are waiting for hidden things that are done in the dark, enemies, to be removed before you're allowed to build on this connection. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. As I said, please subscribe to my channel. It is an energy exchange. If you are subscribed, I can pick up on your energy. If the reading resonated with you, please give it a like. I will list those songs in the description box, or that song in the description box. There might be more messages in the music video. Also that movie, have a look at that movie. If you haven't already watched it, there might be more messages in there for you. If you are called to any of my tarot or oracle decks, the links to those can be found in the description box. All the best, and I will see you again in another reading.